Now to the latest for you at 5 on the coronavirus here in Connecticut. As we get closer and closer to schools opening up again, parents and teachers are still wondering how this is all going to work. Today, in fact, the State Department of Education answered some questions about the plan. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson brings us those details. She's live from Cromwell right now. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Mark. Well, just a few of those questions include whether schools will provide masks, why schools will not be taking temperatures, and will students be supported with their mental health. State leaders say they're going to address all of those issues before schools open their doors in September.
I personally think it's going to be difficult, first of all, not having the children too close to one another.
Ann and Frank MIAZGA want to know their daughters, who are teachers, will be safe before they return to the classroom this fall. And so do the 300 people who submitted questions for the Department of Education's webinar today.
It's a big nut to crack, you know what I mean? And everybody's got to be in sync with it.
State leaders address some of the more popular concerns. They say there will be trauma support for students and staff. As far as health and safety, Commissioner Miguel Cardona says districts will be prepared to provide masks to students who need one. Students will be a part of the conversation to make sure mask wearing is followed. They also addressed funding, saying $90 million in federal funding has been distributed to the districts and more can be accessed through FEMA.
We can use the state level reserves to help them meet and fill those gaps, particularly in the areas of distance learning.
But some questions remain for parents, like how districts will successfully operate at full capacity.
You're talking kids. Kids aren't even going to want to wear a mask. They're not going to want a distance. So you got to be smart and be safe.
Right now, state leaders are asking districts to submit several plans based on severe, moderate, and fair public health conditions.
We're only having this conversation because we have probably the lowest infection rate in the country right now. We have the lowest level of positivity in the country. And that allows us to go back, I think, to school safely with your input.
And coming up at 6, you're going to hear from teachers and the concerns they still have about reopening this fall. Reporting live in Cromwell, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.